Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Make sure you guys, what is wrong with my phone? Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today we'll be talking about my worst clients ever. I know most hairstylists, barbers, any type of entrepreneur has had a client and it is like, it was the worst ever. It started off when I did a client's hair, and then she brung her cousin. So she brung her cousin the next day, and she was like, "Oh my God, I want my hair like yours." And at the time, it was a quick weave bob, and it had a really big swoop bang to the side. So I'm like, okay, cool, you can come whenever, whatever, whenever it was. She comes in and she sits in my chair. So I'm like, so her hair was like about this short all over, and then it had these big blonde patches in the middle of her head. And so I'm like, okay, well, she brought me black hair. So I'm like, okay, well, what I'm gonna have to do is I'm gonna have to take this hair and like track it throughout her whole head to give it an illusion of it being one color, because she didn't bring me the color of the right color in the hair in the first place. So I start off putting pieces on the side of her hair. So she had like 2 rows of tracks sitting out like this. Then after that, I part like a section off in the front to lay a track like going towards her face to hang down like this. And so I'm parting her hair off, and she like, what you doing? I'm like, I'm doing your hair. And she like, I don't want no tracks up there. I'm like, okay, well. So I took a comb and I pulled her little piece of hair out, and I sit it right here in the middle of her forehead. And she like, I was like, so you want your bang to sit right here? She like, oh. I was like, well, your bang's gonna stop right here. I have to add tracks to give you the fullness like how my hair was, because that's how she said she wanted it. So I pull it down, and she like, well, just do it then. So at the point, I'm behind her and I'm like, who the hell is she talking to? But I'm gonna keep my composure. I ain't gonna say nothing. So I continue to do her hair. Continue. Then she's just like being real picky. Like, well, why you adding this? Well, where this one going? Why you gotta, how many tracks you gonna add up here? Ma'am, for one, you asked me to do your hair. For 2, let me do my job. For 3, we not even done yet. After that, she get up. She like, I gotta run outside. So she run outside, and mind you, this was my old salon. So back then my dad's photography studio was next door, and so we like side to side. So I'm looking in the doorway, and my dad like just shaking his head like, just deal with her, whatever. So I'm like, okay, being a good person that I am, I'm like, okay, let's get this done or whatever. She come in, she complained a little more, and I'm like, first of all, this little ghetto girl not finna keep talking to me like she done lost her damn mind, and I'm gonna remain quiet. I can't do it. I cannot. So after that, I'm like, okay. She fussing and fussing. I'm just like behind her, like, what the fuck is wrong with this girl? Like, what's wrong with her? So at that point, we were only like 6 tracks in. Mind you, I needed to add tracks around her whole head because her hair was that short. That short. I'm like, okay, whatever. So after that, I just politely unraveled her cape. I said, ma'am, I'm not gonna be able to finish your hair. She turned around like, well, you ain't gotta do it if you don't want to. And I'm thinking like, I know, bitch, I know. I'm like, I know. And she's like, well, you know you're not getting paid for this. I took the cape from around her neck. I said, man, I don't even want your money. So I closed in the cape. She got up and she left. So after that, her cousin that referred her, she called me. She like, Mika, I'm so sorry. I apologize, but my cousin, she really need her hair done. And at that point, I'm like, what? So at that point, I had her on speakerphone, and my daddy, he in the other room. He looking at me. He like, just go and let her come back. Because she was like, Yamika, can she come back? She's like, she really need her hair done. She's just not used to nobody doing her hair. Me in my head, I'm like, hell no, you can't come back because you don't know how to act. But my dad, always being a good guy, he like, just go ahead and take her. So I'm like, okay, girl, just let her come back. Bring her back. Girl come back with a better attitude, do her hair. She love it. I'm like, now what's that so bad, girl? Because you didn't trust me, but now you looking cute. So she went and left happy and everything. She called me the next day. I'm like, bruh, what you want? So she called me the next day. She's like, can you give me a lining in the back? So I'm thinking, like, first of all, you got a longer bob. So first of all, you can't even see the back of your neck. But me being a nice person that I am, I'm like, okay, fine, whatever. Come back, give her a lining. So when she come back, and I touch her hair, I'm like, what's in your hair? Hard ass spritz. Just her hair was so hard and stiff. So I'm like, I said, why? So I'm lining her up in the back. I'm like, why you got hairspray? I was like, what you got in your hair? She like, a spritz. I'm like, why you put spritz in your hair? She like to hold my curls. And I'm like, okay, but it's like so hard and crunchy. It's like ain't no combing, ain't no nothing, ain't no changing or anything. So I just line her up about her business. Okay, whatever. She leave. About a week later, y'all, I think I was picking my brother up from school, sitting in my car, and the girl texts me. She like, need my hair curled Tuesday. So I'm like, hello, how are you? I'm available Wednesday, and it'll be $30 to recurl your hair. So she like, well, can I get $5 off since the curls didn't last? First of all, it's a whole week. You've been rolling and tumbling, probably fucking some drug dealer. I don't know. I don't know. I don't understand. And I'm like, this was a whole week ago. $5 off. So I text her back. I'm like, no, you cannot. She like, I forgot what she said. Whatever I said, she replied back, oh, well, you broke, bitch. I'm looking at my phone like, and then she spelled well, W-H-E-A-L. Girl, go to bed. Go home. Find somebody to do your hair. Because I would never, ever, ever touch your hair again. So she like, oh, well, you broke, bitch. First of all, if I'm the one that's broke, why are you asking me for $5 off? I don't get it. But anyways, that was like my worst client of my career so far. People really don't push my buttons too often. So if you get in my chair, you could try it, but it ain't nothing gonna happen. But yeah. Just come to my chair. When you come to my chair, it's a good vibe. It's bright, it's pink, it's girly. People love to be there. Everybody love to have fun and like have good conversation and stuff like that. And it's like when one spoiled apple it could spoil the bunch. It's like you be putting seasoning something and you put a little bit too much and you like, it's nasty. Just get your ass up out my goddamn shop. Don't come up in my shop with no negativity, honey, because we ain't got time for that, especially in 2019. But anyways, that was one of my stories of one of my worst clients. Because you know what? As I'm telling this story, I got some more stories for y'all. Thanks for watching, guys. Make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe on my video. If you got any questions, comments, or concerns, write it below. If you need some advice, if you have a question about hair, if you just want to know anything, just write it under my video, because I love for people's feedback and I like for people to give me like ideas and stuff. So just write it under there and subscribe to my channel. Bye, guys. Y'all know what song I've been liking lately? This is my favorite part. Yeah, baby, show me how you make it dip. I'm the pasta 10. All these ends, why you motherfuckers got to be on this pasta again. Eat a box or something. I ain't such a little watch with some rocks or something. Hey. Just kidding.
Can you make a dip? Make a dip, 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 make a dip. Here, baby, take a sip, take a sip, take a sip, take a sip.